What's going on, guys? It's Tony Thurb from Girl Scout Media, living the dream as always, and coming to you today to talk about a little bit of stupidity. This is really in relation to ESPN and kind of the corporate world in general. This past weekend, ESPN, who has not been immune to layoffs during this pandemic, laid off a member of the Dan Le Batard show, Chris Cody. He is a producer as well as a talent on air. I guess what really frustrates me is you hear the stories that nobody communicated with Dan, nobody really communicated with the show. And if you pay attention to the last year, ESPN has taken an active stance in trying to completely destroy the Dan Le Batard show with Stu Gatz, which is a little funny because it's one of their most popular shows. And yes, I understand they are maybe a little counterculture to what corporate ESPN would like, but I felt like this was really a good way of looking at the way most of the corporate world works. People who make decisions are detached, generally pretty ignorant, and disrespectful of the people that they are making decisions for. For just a moment, I want you to say this out loud. The number one sports radio show on ESPN in the country got its time reduced from 3 to 2 hours, gets no promotional support, and their producer is just fired without them talking to anybody on the show and giving them a heads up. The same producer has been with them since day one, for years and years and years and years. So I think it's pretty funny. I think it's a good way to look at the fact that corporate America is detached from what most of us have going on in our lives. And I thought it would just be fun to kind of talk about that. Talk about the fact that most of us have to deal with a corporate America that doesn't understand what's good or even best for us. I find that hilarious. What do you guys think? Feel free to talk about your personal experiences. When has the corporate machine just completely been detached from reality in your experience? And hopefully the Dan Le Batard show, I know they hired Chris Cody as a personal assistant so he can still be on the show. Hopefully they actually start getting some support from ESPN. Because it's kind of crazy. Again, think about it. Number one show, time was reduced, and then no promotional support. Just something to think about. Thanks, guys.